Well, what a fantastic performance from your team tonight, Gareth. What a result to get the 2-1 victory as well. To sum it all up for us, please.
You want me to sum that up? Man, stood here after that. Absolutely phenomenal. No, the work rate, the changes, the subs, the way the week's been, for those boys to go out there and put that performance in tells me we have every chance this season of staying in this league, because that was a phenomenal, shift from everybody, and epitomised by those front two. They never stopped working. They never stopped running. John deserved both these goals. Lloydie's deserved the man of the match. They were absolutely brilliant, but they'll only do that because they know how solid we are behind them. And the defenders just were brilliant as well. And we had a plan in place, and I thought the plan worked well. And Wrexham came and they had to change a couple of formations. We changed again to match them. But yeah, I'm absolutely excited, really, really pleased. And all the talk before the game was about if Wrexham win, they'll go top of the league. Nobody said if Shrewsbury win, they might go above Crawley. And I said that to the boys before the game. I said, let's go and ram it down people's throats, because all they think is Wrexham going top of the league tonight. They're not even thinking about the other side of things, what could happen. So we use that as a bit of motivation to go, right, here we go. And I'm really pleased the boys delivered.
Lovely to see John Marquis get a couple of goals. How is he? Because he looked not in a great way.
No, he took a whack from the keeper. I think and that epitomised John Marquis. Since I've walked in the door, John has been nothing but a leader, and he probably wasn't in favour too much before I was here. I've looked at the stats. He was in and out the team, and that's frustrating for somebody like John, who's got a lot of experience and a lot of leadership to give the boys. He just needed something to grab hold of, and we've encouraged him to be that person, to be that front man, to be that talisman for the boys, on or off the pitch, selected or not selected. Because he's not been selected a few times for me, but he's still been that leader. But the experience, I thought, showed tonight. He's finished the first goal. He took really, really well. Great finish. People are thinking he's took one too many touches. What a finish! And the second one, I trusted him after his last missed penalty. He said, "I'll take the next gaffer and I'll score it." I'll have to say he did score it, just about. We'll have a chat about the next one, but he's certainly a player that has thrived under myself and Dobbo, being here. He works technically hard. He works every day on his finishing, and I'm glad to say he coughed up a few different colours. I think after he took that whack off the keeper, there was a little bit of concern, but Chris Skip, the physio, was on straight away and really looked after him, and we've got a good medical team. I think we took 1 or 2 knocks tonight, and it took Toto and Nursey and Jordan Shipley coming on, Carl Winchester, coming on as well. So they were big changes for me. I'm not missed anyone out there. I think it was just the 4, but it wasn't right for Callum to come on tonight. I thought the 2 forwards showed him exactly what I want from my forwards. He's going to join a great squad. It's been great. There's a big cheer in there. I've just given 3 days off, and we've had a tough week. Right. Even our chef, his dad took a fall and he's been in and out of the building. His dad, Fred, I know he's in the hospital. He might be watching this, so hopefully he gets well soon. But little things like that, I don't realise how much that affects the boys, and obviously Tom going and Tommy recalled and all this. But they've been super professional tonight. Put the plan in place, executed it, and the whole of Shrewsbury is happy tonight.
You're a proud man, aren't you? I can tell.
Absolutely. They're my boys, and I've got their backs, every single one of them. They give me everything. That's all I ever asked when I walked in the building, and I say, I'll take the rest. I'll take the defeats. I'll take the not playing well, but you give me everything, because I'll put in these systems that hopefully will work more times than they don't. And to go off the back of Leyton Orient now, that defeat, to bounce back with this, I think is that 6. That's 5 out of 6 unbeaten. That's a really good record for a team that's one of the favourites to go down. We're going to try and book that trend, and I've got a bunch of boys in there who firmly believe they can do it.
How did you enjoy the whole occasion? Big crowd, big atmosphere.
Yeah, I love it. This place is brilliant. I was in town today, this morning, walking around the town, and a few of the fans said, "Look, we don't care what happens this season. Just beat Wrexham." I think they do care what happens, and we beat Wrexham as well. So that's an added bonus for them. But I know how important that is for them. But I know how important League One survival is as well. And listen, I can't guarantee it, But what I can guarantee is we'll scrap, we'll fight, and we'll try our best to stay in this division because the future looks really good here. But that's for the fans today, and every single player deserves the credit today. They ran their socks off, and they need those 3 days left, believe me. We go again Monday, boys, ready to go to Charlton next week.
Special scenes at the end. You got the players together in front of the home stand. Invited Carl Winchester to join you as well.
Yep.
To enjoy the victory.
Yeah, and it's important. He's the skipper of this club. He's had a brilliant career, and Carl's missing home, and we all know that. And it was a nice moment at the end there to embrace him and get the fans on side, and just. The scenes were just fantastic. It really was, and I'm looking forward to the next game. But these boys do need a bit of a rest now.
Is there any update with the Carl situation? Obviously, he's been linked with a potential move away.
Yeah, listen, there's rumours, and the rumour mill goes all the time, and I'm not going to be the one who confirms or denies anything. He's a special player. He's had a hell of a career, and Carl deserves his moment.
You talk about the week. It has been such an eventful week. First of all, do we just maybe touch on the Tom WREXHAM one? The interest in Blackpool came out, and then it was completed pretty quickly. What's your thoughts about the whole situation in terms of losing Tom's services after he's had such a positive impact for you? Yeah,
losing Tom is going to make it more difficult without a shadow of a doubt, but I think the boys have reacted brilliantly, and it's my job to find the next Tom WREXHAM, whether that's in the building or out the building. That's my job, and I understand football clubs and understand what happens at them. I've been in the game a long time. I look forward. I hope Tom has a brilliant career. He's a cracking lad, and he's done some really good stuff for me. And tribute some of the points for him, scoring and coming on and helping. But we're never a one-man team. We're a team, and I think people walked in the stadium tonight thinking, well, what's going to happen tonight? A bit apprehensive. I'm hoping they go away thinking, you know what, we might just be able to do this, and I'll get the next players in, the next exciting players in. Just give me a chance.
And just to clear up the Tommy O'Reilly one, enjoyed working with him. And
great, Tommy, great footballer, a really talented footballer. But for me, needs to play in a really high possession side that can get him the ball in great positions. Because once you get that boy the ball, he's phenomenal. We're not quite that team yet where we can, dominate possession and get it into the 10's feet and play total football. We're not there yet, and so I think that the reason Aston Villa recalled him was he wasn't getting enough game time. I totally respect that, but he's one hell of a player. So when he goes off elsewhere and does really well, that's brilliant, but we didn't fail with him. It's just that I don't think that the way we're in this relegation battle and the systems I'm playing at the moment suited what Tommy wants, and that happens sometimes as well. Same as Charles. But like I say, looking forward, exciting times. I'm going to try and get some new players through the door, but I'm really proud of those players out there tonight.
And it was some introduction to life at Shrewsbury Town for young Callum, wasn't it, tonight? He was on the bench, and to be involved in such an atmosphere and an occasion and a victory.
Yeah.
Looking forward to working with young Callum.
Well, he's 1 for 1, isn't he, at the moment in the squad? So he's very exciting. Special mention to Harrison Biggins as well, because he was the one who missed out on the squad tonight, and there was no point putting 4 midfielders on and not a striker just in case something happened. But he took it and said, Gaffer, all I want is the team to do well. He's part of the plans as well. So, really good attitude from Harrison. But I'm sure Callum really enjoyed that one tonight. He got a nice round of applause on his warm-up. Probably wasn't the right time to chuck him in, just at the end there. And I'm thinking his time will come. But very exciting striker. Has a knack of finding the right place at the right time. And I'm sure he's going to be contributing in his own way to this survival campaign.
Fantastic result. Very well done. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Danny.